Hello, I'm here because I'm feeling very passionate and I like going live when I feel very passionate about something because it really helps because I don't script any of my videos. So I wanted to quickly come and talk about why I find my clients really, really annoying. Obviously, that is completely tongue-in-cheek and they're brilliant and I love them. But there are patterns that I see, especially early on in my working relationship with people, that I think are avoidable with a bit of a pep talk and a bit of a bias towards action. So if you need this pep talk today, I hope it helps. These are the things I see my clients doing in the early stages that I think can be absolutely, I was going to say game changing. That sounds a bit AI, doesn't it? Absolutely game changing if you just address them as early as possible. So number one is that they think that they don't have anything useful or interesting to say. In my experience, I have not come across anybody I've ever worked with who doesn't have anything interesting or insightful or useful to say. Everybody does. Even if you are sat in the same room day in, day out, doing the same things, you have experience, you have experiences, you have stories to tell, you have connections with people and funny things to say. You don't always have to link it to some kind of business lesson. You don't have to do that. Like, here's what like my crab taught me. I don't know why I said crab. I know why I said crab. There's a crab here. What my crab taught me about B2B sales. Little stories and snippets of information about you will just plant a little seed in someone's head and make them more likely to remember you in future. So if you ever think you don't have anything useful to say, you just haven't got the right tools for digging in and finding those stories and finding those insights and finding those things that you actually feel good and comfortable sharing. If this is you, then my daily emails can actually really help with this. They obviously, I don't charge for them. I send them every morning at 6:45 UK time, and they will give you writing and selling tips and also ideas generation insights. So if you feel like you don't have anything to say, then sign up, have a read and see what you think. The second reason I find my clients really annoying is they really, really need to tell more people about their businesses. The number of people who are in my world, if you like, at the moment, who I just look at them in a totally different way from the way they see themselves. So I think, oh my God, you are absolutely brilliant. You've got a brilliant business. You've got a brilliant way of communicating. You have it, just all you need to do is tell more people about what you do, and then you will be winning. And I realize it's not as easy as just saying because there are some kind of mindset and confidence things. And I was just talking to a client a minute ago who was like, I'm a bit worried about accidentally sending a message to somebody about my business, selling them something. And they I haven't remembered that I went to primary school with them or you know them from somewhere else. And the kind of crossover between your personal life or your past life and your current business life and having some awkwardness around that. So I realize that there's some kind of stuff to get over, but I promise you, once you start doing this stuff consistently, and by consistently I mean kind of 30 minutes to an hour every single day without fail, it will start getting easier. And the thing that really frustrates me is people not seeing their brilliance, people not realizing that it's actually almost their duty to talk to the people they can help about the things they can help them with, because they're doing themselves and all of the people they could potentially help a bit of a disservice by keeping it quiet. So if this is you and you feel awkward about outreach or selling or making offers, put some time in your calendar every day to do proper concerted sales effort, because as my friend Stephen Locke once said, you have to get really good at sales and marketing in order to do the thing or deliver the bit in the business that you really like delivering. If you're not good at sales and marketing, you don't get to do the thing you love. So that's the second reason I find my clients really annoying. I probably stopped calling them annoying now. I love all of them. But the third thing that I think is not a reason I find annoying or frustrating at all, it's more a kind of mindset shift. And if you've known me a while, you would have heard me say this quite a lot. My little brother once said to me, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, you need to treat your business like it's a paying client. So like it's your biggest paying client, because it is. You are responsible for 100% of the income. If you're a one-person business, you're responsible for 100% of the income that comes into your business. So why the hell are you not taking that responsibility seriously? If you were doing this job on a paid basis as an actual job, there's no way you'd be letting the person down, or you probably get fired, or you get on a warning period, or you get a good talking to or something like that. I don't know. I've been out of employment for a while, so I don't know how these things work anymore. But if this was a responsibility that you had within a job or to a paying client, you would not go back on those responsibilities. So why on earth are you doing that for yourself? Because you and your business are your biggest responsibility and the biggest opportunity you have for bringing in money. So obviously all of this is said with absolute love for all of my clients. I do not really find them annoying. I think that they're amazing, and I just wish that sometimes they and you would see what I see in people, because I work with loads of really exciting businesses. Even when they're on the face of it, they're boring businesses, I find them really exciting and see how the expertise that they have really lights them up. And I just think more people deserve to know about what you do. So that is me, over and out. Hope this was helpful. Sign up to my emails via my profile, and I will see you on the inside.